Alright then guys, welcome back to the channel. So, Jared Anderson does not want to be a boxer. Jared Anderson actually have no desire. He is a very strange one, Jared Anderson. He's hot and cold. You know, I mean, recently we saw him cry in an interview. And then I've read where he said that he's only into boxing because he wants to make money and feed his family. He doesn't really enjoy boxing. But then it's got me thinking, boxing is such a dangerous sport that if you don't have no desire, if you don't have no interest in boxing, you're probably in the wrong sport. And at some point, you're going to get really, really hurt because boxing cannot be played with. Boxing is a dangerous sport. And that actually explains Jared Anderson's lackluster performances, right? To be fair, he actually put up a very good fight against Charles Martin. Charles Martin, although not the greatest, heavyweight champion that we've ever seen, he's still capable, right? Charles Martin is capable and he's a fighter that can give any fighter a good fight on his day. And Jared Anderson actually put up a good performance. But I think where things went wrong for Jared Anderson is when he took that Martin Bakole fight. And a lot of people around the boxing world, I at that time said that this is the wrong fight for him. I thought this was too early. But guess what? When Turki Al-Sheikh calls with the Saudi money, boxers are being found out. We've seen that so many times on Saudi cards where because they're not there yet, they're not ready, they've taken the fight because the money is too good to turn down, and then they've come unstuck. And Jared Anderson against Martin Bakole came unstuck because, number one, I think he just doesn't have the desire to be a boxer. He just wants to make money. So a guy with a much, with a bigger desire, with a bigger hunger, with a bigger interest in the sport, right, is going to overcome you. And then number two, I thought it was way too early because, Martin Bakole, although does not have great names on his resume, he's a very good puncher, right? And a guy is a tough guy. And if you have someone like, Jared Anderson, who is not really into boxing, he's half-hearted, he's in and out, he doesn't really take the sport seriously, there's no way a guy like that can stand against Martin Bakole, who all he knows is boxing. That's what he loves. That's what he's interested in. That's where his desires are. That's what he wants to do. There's no way that he's going to win that fight, right? And then recently, his fight against Marios Colias, who, by the way, was 12-3-1, he put up a lackluster performance in that fight. Like, Jared Anderson was in that fight as if he didn't want to be in the ring. It's very strange. Like, I remember his corner actually telling him, throw the left hook to the body because, Colias is open. So throw the left hook to the body and then come upstairs. And he was in the corner actually saying that he doesn't want to throw the left hook because he's going to hit arms. Like, he's refusing to take on information. He's refusing to take on instruction from his corner. The guys that he's paying to teach him and protect him, he's refusing to take advice from them. And it's so strange. It's really, worrisome to see the way he sort of behaves in and around boxing. He just looks disinterested. He looks, dejected when he's in the ring. I feel like he's a promising fighter, right? He's got great talent. If he applies his trade, if he applies his mindset, if he applies his skill set, I think he can be very good. Because if you look at the American heavyweight landscape, he's the only guy that is flying the flag for America, right? For the US. And maybe that pressure, he does not want that pressure on himself. Maybe when we think about it, right, guys, like, think about it for a second. Right now, the UK and the Eastern European guys are dominating heavyweight division. So I'm thinking maybe Jared Anderson does not want the pressure, for the guy to be the flag bearer of the US. So maybe him behaving the way he's behaving, people will think, you know what, let's not put too much pressure on him because he's not interested in the sport. He has no desire to be in the sport. He doesn't want to apply himself 100%. So let's not put too much pressure on him. And maybe that's what he's thinking, because right now he's the only heavyweight that is representing the USA at the highest level. So look, you guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about Jared Anderson, because I think he's dejected when he's in the ring. And in my opinion, boxing is not the place to be if you're not, excited about the sport. If you don't like the sport, if your heart is not in it. And I'm not saying, actually, Jared Anderson has got heart. I'll be honest, he's got heart, because in that Martin Bakole fight, he got up 3 times and ultimately got stopped on his feet. In that, Charles Martin fight, he overcame some challenges in that fight. So he's got heart, but what he doesn't have is desire to be in the sport. And for me, I think that is dangerous, because it's only so long that you can be in heavyweight division and not have the desire to be there, because these guys hit too hard, these guys are too mean, and one punch can just change everything. So you guys get in the comment section, let me know what you think about Jared Anderson, especially you guys in the US. How do you see Jared Anderson? Do you think that he's the guy to take US heavyweight boxing forward? Is there any other guy that is coming up that I don't know, that I've not heard of? Put in the comment section below. But I think, the case of Jared Anderson needs to be studied, because I think he's going downhill. And if he keeps, moving the way he's moving, I mean, he's been arrested some time back. When you think you're in boxing, you're making good money, just keep your head down, train, apply yourself, apply your trade, apply your skills, and you can make more money. He's out there, getting in trouble and getting arrested. You just don't want to be in this sport. And that's very dangerous. So get in the comment section. This is my opinion. I'm interested to know what you guys think. I'm interested to know how you guys sort of see this playing out. As always, guys, hit the like button, subscribe, leave your comments in the section below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.